Sorry about that all. I accidentally hit stop instead of pause, so this will be a two-part YouTube. Anyway, so I'm getting the gold on my liner brush. And outlining the flowers. Sorry. Okay. I am going to be lining the leaves as well, so you can do it with or wait and do it second. I like the gold accent, and I think I'm just going to do like a blip up the centers just to give some more definition. Little there, little here, little there. Okay, so finish lining, and then we'll start with the foil. Okay, glue time. So I'm going to pour some of the MAC Art nail art foil glue off into a well, paint well. These paint wells are 6 for $1 at the Dollar Tree. Okay, so starting here, make sure you have your light ready. I'm going to start out here with my leaves and paint inside the gold. I'm trying to stay off of the gold as well that's inside the leaf. It's okay if it covers it, but the idea is to have separation so that it gives the impression of texture on the leaf. So I will do a couple of these. Okay, then cure that. Make sure you keep your glue away from your light. One cycle there. Okay, cycle's done. I have removed some of the large crushed glass foil from the set, cut off a strip, and use it sparingly. It's not awful cheap, so very staticky, so kind of try to hang on to it the best you can, and then go to an area that you haven't used. So we did 2 spots. You can see where it removed off of the foil there, and onto the rock. So there we've got those 2 leaves done. Now we'll do a section of the flower. I'm going to glue back in. Try not to put too much so it drips off your rock. Use your wedges or something to prop up your rock so it's not dripping down the sides. Remember to let your paint dry really well before starting foiling. These are transparent foils, so you can see through them. They are like an aurora borealis, holographic textured foil. You can use any kind of foil that you like. I like these, so I paint underneath them so you can see my painting, and then they give it that bling. So I'm trying not to paint the stamens or the gold. And these transparent foils are very forgiving, so you do not, try not to paint out on the actual rock out here, but, if you get a little somewhere on the inner part, if you're using the clear foils, it's no biggie. Okay, I'm going to cure these two petals, sorry. These two petals, beautiful lily petals. And then I'm going to use, I have to re-roll that, this foil. It's got some striping on it. This one was put in my kit upside down, so got to make sure and turn that over. Important to get the right side on the rock. And you could feel the right side with your fingers. It's got some drag to it. It will feel a lot different than the wrong side. Yeah, the wrong side's very slick. The side that goes on the rock has drag. It feels like matte. Remember to keep the glue out of the light. The glue in your tray, not the glue on the rock. Check, but don't touch too much. Okay. And put it on the way you would like to see the pattern go. So I kind of want it to go with the direction that I've painted it, my petals. Okay, so you can see how that's working out. Very beautiful. Okay, I'm going to work my way around the rock, and I'll be back to talk it over with you in a moment. Okay, it's always handy to have a pair of tweezers so you can pick up your foil. So I finished this side. I am going to do the leaves on this side very carefully because I already cured the glue on the petals so that we could get through this without you having to wait. And static. Okay, got the leaves on there. Now, try to use this foil here first. And I want it to go in the direction. So I'm going to cut make it easier to manage. Okay, this is the side that goes down. And, maybe I'll do this big part here. Yeah. Utilize our foil. There's a little section here. Okay, got this guy. wherever you put your foil down, if it sticks, it's there. So don't try to reposition it if it's already been stuck down. That will create your patterns to not be lined up if you're using a patterned foil. This one's patterned, but not so much so that it's, you know, it's not like plaid, and it's transparent, so it's a little forgiving, but I just want the lines to go the same way. Okay, I have this bulb here to do. Still, so I will add my glue. And then I believe we're done. You can go back around and touch up with, you know, black, gold, whatever you want for the liner. Add some words. This is a memorial stone, so it'll probably have a name and a date on it. So yeah, we'll let this finish curing. I'll finish it up and show you the finished product. Oh, that's on there. I'm going to touch up some gold for a moment. And there was a place here when I was curing earlier that seeped out of my line with the glue, so you can just touch that up with your liner, go back over it or around it. And you can paint right on top of foils, so don't be afraid to go right over the top. See that? Right on top you can. Okay, let's do the other foil so I don't get wet paint on there. Sorry, this guy. Foiling done. One foiled lily flower rock. Thank you for joining me today for this tutorial. If you liked what you saw here today and you'd like to have notifications when I am going to be releasing new YouTube videos, go ahead and click subscribe and the notifications bell and hit like if you enjoyed it. Thank you so much. Head over to Rockin' Our Art on Facebook if you'd like more free tutorial content.